Hello, beautiful queer babies. How are you, gorgeous souls? Oh my goodness, I am so excited to be here with you today, celebrating this beautiful, very precious holiday, Memorial Day. I really do want to send out love to all of you who are watching that have either served for freedom in this country or know somebody who have lost their lives for fighting for us, for protecting us. I'm definitely not a proponent of violence. Lord knows that. However, I understand why people would want to be a part of fighting for freedom. Jess, how are you, baby doll? Hello, welcome. Oh, hey, B, how are you, babies? Oh, my goodness. Jess, honey, I owe you a message, my friend. Been thinking about you nonstop. And B, how are you doing, B? I know we got to catch up too, honey. Damn. Chantel, oh my goodness. You know, I love when my queer babes hold me down and are in straight away. Oh, I love you guys so much. Hopefully you can see me. I just realized how shady I am right now. Damn, I am a shady biatch. Hi, Kayla. How you doing, baby? Oh, my God. So many beautiful souls. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I was just saying, happy Memorial Day. If you know anyone who has lost their lives for our lives in sacrifice, I really just want to take a moment and send love out into the world, thanking all of the beautiful souls that have protected our freedoms here in this country in the United States, and all of the beautiful souls across time and space who have sacrificed, who have fought for freedom, for justice, and for peace, especially if it came to them sacrificing their peace and their lives to do so. So much love to every single person that has been a part of the fight for freedom in our lives. Thank you from the depths of my soul. Chocolate, how you doing, honey bunny? Welcome. Oh my gosh, my good friend Andrea just found out through Ancestry.com that she is primarily Italian. And honey, I want to welcome you to the familia. I always knew that we were related some way back, honey. I actually still have my Ancestry DNA kit, and I am just nervous because I feel like there may be a chance that it's going to come back that I am less than 50% African, and then I'm going to have to ask for a full refund because that's just simply nonsense. Okay, I can't wait to get the results though. Oh, babies. All right, so I am so glad that my bottom babies are here. My ride or die queer babies. I love you guys so much, and really my intention was not only to just take a moment for Memorial Day and be in gratitude for our freedoms and for the lifestyle we enjoy as Americans. And if you're not in America, again, the lifestyle you enjoy wherever you are, hopefully in a free country, in a free place where you are free to be who you came to be, honey. And that ties into this full moon in Sagittarius that we got going on tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Tuesday's full moon in Sag. Honey, take it from a born Sagittarian. It's going to be major. It's going to be a good time. Chris, how are you doing, my friend? Long time no see. So let's jump right in, shall we? Let me go ahead and set some sacred space here for us. Again, I hope you guys can see me. I'm looking quite shaderific right now. But I actually just got home from New York, and it was such a beautiful, lovely trip, and I haven't even had a chance to connect with anybody yet. So for those of you who are here that haven't heard back from me yet, know that I'm about to connect with you, baby. We are about to have some time. I just want to call in love and light. I want to call in our angels, our guides, and Holy Spirit to assist us with this reading. Ooh, lordy, I don't get a fan. Oh, damn. I let the sage burn too long. Hold on, we're gonna get this. Hold on, I think I'm just flaming. There. Oh, that always makes me a little nervous that we're gonna have a little mishap on camera, but oh, the angels must be here. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Fae who be of goodwill. Thank you, energies of love and light. Thank you, dragons. I brought out my beautiful dragon fan. I don't know if you can see the dragon energy coming from this baby, but all of the energies that are of love and light that wish to assist us with this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in. Ooh, let me sage my crystals. I am so excited to share what crystal I brought out for y'all today. Hi, Sharon, how you doing? Oh, yes, Chris, you know, it's the Shade Queen up in here, honey. Ooh. You know, just like any kind of duality, if you can throw light, honey, you can throw some shade. And Lord knows that is the case. But this is all about the love and light today. So let's go ahead, let's center. And before we talk about the crystal that I'm network connection, but it's gonna come back. Hang in there with me, guys, if I lose some connection here. Caitlin, how are you doing, baby doll? Welcome. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how smoky we were gonna get up in here. Ooh, okay. All right, babies. The cards that I was guided so strongly to use today were my Kabbalah cards. These cards are so sacred to me. The Kabbalah cards are by Paul Rowland and Sylvia Gainsford. And these are gorgeous cards based on the Kabbalah. I say it many different times in many different ways. But I actually use these cards for my personal connections. I've never used them for clients before. I've never used them in a Facebook Live. So I'm interested to see what comes through these cards because like I said, I was strongly guided to pick these babies up today. Hi, Jen, how you doing? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everyone that's here. And how are you, baby? Oh my gosh, so many beautiful lights. Thank you guys for being here. So I am going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to ask for some guidance. What we got going on for this beautiful week ahead of us. This Memorial Day week, what we can expect, how we can make the most of the energies. And I'm going to pull 3 cards. All right, babies, let's see what we got. You, and you. Not going to fight it. Okay. The first card out, we have Neza, Venus. Do you guys see how beautiful this card is? Wow. Look at these 2 lovers just sitting in nature, just enjoying each other's bodies and the fruits that grow around them. Lord knows, I love a good fruit, honey. Oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. Okay, beginning of the week. Lots of beautiful things showing up. So many blessings. Gonna be such a sensual time. Oh my goodness. I'm going to flip the rest of the cards because I feel like there's a story here to weave. But in the beginning of the week, Venus is throwing some major love energy on us. And then middle of the week, Yesod, the moon. How funny that we are experiencing a full moon in Sagittarius. And oh, this child is already talking to me. We are going to have some inner child work this week, my friends. Get ready, honey. And the end of the week, oh, Mercury, look at this. What a beautiful, mysterious image. This is actually the image of the card box. That always says something. When the card box image shows up, that's something major. So there's a reason that it showed up at the front, at the box, on the box. This is no mistake. Whew, okay, I'm gonna tune in, you guys, because there's so much coming in right now. My right nostril is like, oh my gosh, I don't know what is going on. I talked about the senses, and all of a sudden, my right nostril is like, what does that represent? Does anyone know? Any of my healer friends out there? What does the right nostril represent? Because mine is talking to me right now, honey. It has a lot to say. Okay. I'm just gonna tune in to what this message is. This is such a comforting message for myself especially, and I hope that it touches you as much as it is touching me right now. But honey, what I am getting is that all of us who are watching this right now, we all have really set down some serious plans for the future, honey. And even if they are not concrete plans, the universe knows where our heart lies. It knows where our hearts lie. And as if saying that even if you didn't write out your plans for your life on paper, even if you didn't create a play-by-play of how you, in your humanness, intend on making your dreams a reality, there is still an imprint that you've left on the grid, on the universal dimensionality that holds these kind of blueprints. You could tell my verbiage is quite astute here. But what I really want to say is that whatever your dreams are, whatever it is that deep in your soul, your sweet heart yearns for in life, whether that's to fulfill your soul's purpose, even if you don't know what that is, or whether that is to simply live the best life possible, to find your soulmate, to love what you do. Whatever it is that comes from the deepest piece of you, the universe is ready to fill that imprint, is ready to fill the space that you've created there, consciously or subconsciously, with flow, with love. If you can see that beautiful waterfall pouring into the image, I feel like my first instinct is that the Lord is ready to bless you, my friends. We are being blessed in this coming week. We are being filled with universal support and love and blessings that we couldn't even fathom. And so that's why, as long as you are in touch with your true desires, even if you can't articulate them, even if you don't know what they are exactly, the universe does. The universe hears you. It hears your soul song. And this week, there is going to be a very intimate connection with your higher self and possibly with other people as well, with someone special perhaps. But I am getting that the soil that you've tilled in experiencing life and finding your path is now going to be watered and nourished, and we are really going to be able to enjoy some beautiful seedlings that start to pop up and surround us. There's just so many blessings, so much of a fruitful bounty to be reaped here in the beginning of the week. So please pay attention to the energy and the flow that is flowing into your life, honey. Namisha, how are you doing, baby doll? Welcome, honey. Let's go to the middle of the week, my friends. Yesod, the moon. Oh my goodness. So, this is a lot about emotions. I'm going to say that right now. I feel like many of us are going to be feeling a lot. I kind of got that with yesterday's reading, that it is very important for us to feel. In divination, to me, the moon always represents the emotional, subconscious, maybe hidden side, okay? And I saw somebody say something about secrets. Kayla said, secrets. My best friend is going to be getting proposed to this week. I'm part of the surprise for her. Oh, I love it. I won't tell anybody, Kayla. I will not tell a soul. But that is exactly what is happening this week. It's like the hopes and dreams that we've had for the future, there's a real blessing coming through. Whether that's proposals or new job opportunities or just random new blessings coming from the blue. There's something major that's coming through this week. And in the middle of the week, I feel like it's so important that we are aware of our emotions, that we are holding our emotions, just as this child holds the world in his hands. This full moon in Sagittarius, BTW, I took down some notes. We've got the full moon in Sag, and then we've got the sun in Gemini at 8 degrees. Honey, that is about power, my friend. Full moons are known to illuminate the subconscious, to illuminate the collective consciousness. And so you'll see in the middle of the week with this full moon in Sagittarius that our future is being illuminated. Sagittarians are very much about the future. They're aiming their bow and arrow for the future, for their highest goals and dreams and aspirations. And so we're all getting a chance right now to aim our sights high on our dreams. Hey, Nicholas, how are you doing? Oh, right is Pingala, fire, baby. Ooh, perhaps the Sagittarian moon is intensifying your inner flame. Honey, yes, and I hear the fire element often correlates to the sense of smell. And let me tell you, I never have that reaction to sage, so I can't be blaming the sage about it. But ooh, my right nostril had something to say. My Pingala is just pinging right now. Damn. Hey, Melinda, how you doing, honey? Welcome. So, you guys, this week, tomorrow, Tuesday, whenever you are watching this, Tuesday, this full moon in Sagittarius tells me that we are getting an opportunity to really see what we are doing here, really see what we are capable, and really tune in to our own light. What is it that we want to use with our light? What is it that we want to accomplish with all of our skills, with our blending of spirit and of earth? Just like Sagittarian is half centaur, half man. It's kind of like blending your animalistic energies, that passionate, instinctive, primal energy with your divine, etheric, heavenly essence. And when you combine those two things, that's when you make magic happen, baby. So pay attention to what you are tuning into when this moon goes full on Tuesday. Pay attention to which passions are being evoked from within you, which fires are being summoned. This is going to be a major piece in moving forward in our divine life purpose. And I feel like, just like this beautiful child is holding this moon, I'm really getting a sense that we are going to get an opportunity for some major inner child work. Hey, Sue! Oh my gosh, speaking of inner child, you know, my friend Sue O'Kane is so good at pulling me out of my duties, out of work, out of my responsibilities when I need some inner child medicine. So funny how Sue would pop in right as we start talking about the inner child. No mistakes, honey. No mistakes. I still remember our trip to the toy aisle at Target and how that was medicine for my soul. Thank you, Sue. This full moon, Sue, we are going to have a big chance to reconnect with our inner child. So we might just have to make a trip to Target, honey. Ooh, I love that. Sharon just shared, your right nostril is saying you will have new creativeness bloom. Oh, honey. Yes, queen. I am ready for some of that action. Oh, I'm going to have to tap into my inner child. You know, and just a little bit of inner child tips for you. An inner child tip. One thing that I do when I'm meeting with my inner child is I always go back to a space in my mind where my inner child is familiar with. Whether that is a sandbox, usually for me it's a sandbox, but a sandbox, a playground, a room where you would play in as a child. Think of a joyful, safe place that stands out to you from childhood and go there in your mind. Slow down your breath and give your inner child permission to speak to you. Our inner child is always with us, no matter how old we are. Our inner child is always there, hears everything we say to them, and is seeing life through our eyes. This is our opportunity during this full moon to really connect with our inner child and reconnect with fun, with our passions. This full moon is about a liberation. And thank you, Greg Scott, because the way you put it, if those of you who don't know who Greg Scott is, he is a fabulous astrologer out of the UK. And he was really saying this is a full moon of liberation. This is a chance when we can liberate ourselves from responsibilities, from jobs, from relationships, from anything that initially was helpful for us but now has run its course and no longer serves us. Come Tuesday, come the middle of the week, we are going to be illuminated and liberated. And if there is an aspect of our lives or there is a certain connection or responsibility or obligation that we are a part of that is no longer leading us to our most joyful, most fabulous life, honey, time to say goodbye. The show is over. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Because the time is right for a whole new connection to our inner selves. And that's what this last card is telling me. You know, Mercury is all about communication. And this is Had. And for those of you who are very familiar with the Kabbalah and who have done extensive work, I am not claiming to know much about it. I am just now beginning to familiarize myself with the Tree of Life. So fascinating, so beautiful. And I am just really gleaning these cards from the messages that I'm getting intuitively. But this Had, is telling me that just like you see that owl, which is always a symbol of wisdom and interconnectedness of the dimensions, and then you see this spirit behind him with this glowing, banging third eye, baby, immediately I get this sense that in the middle of the week, as we connect to what is being illuminated, as we connect to our purpose and what we really do want to aim our sights for, oh my God, there is going to be such a major reconnection with our higher self. And if you already feel connected to your higher selves, I feel like this weekend, or right after this full moon is really what I'm sensing, is going to open up this portal to really be super connected to our highest wisdom, our higher self, our divine guidance, our guides, our angels, the spiritual support team that is always standing right behind us, ready to offer their silent counsel and guidance and wisdom through our feelings, through our emotions, through our psychic channels. This full moon is going to open this up. And when I did tune into the energy of this full moon, one of the most powerful images that I was getting intuitively was almost this story that if you kind of knew, let's say that you are a star reflexologist. I happen to know one in the room right now. Let's say you are a star reflexologist, and yet there may be some doubts over your years of experience in the field. Let's say that you know you're good, but you know you've been doing this professionally for less than 5 years, and so sometimes you still think, oh, I should just introduce myself as a novice, or I should really be very humble in my abilities and not claim that I can be this, fantastic healer. Whatever this is, I'm making things up. This full moon is going to eliminate the rough edges. It's almost going to give us a polish, is what I was picking up. So it's like no matter what you do, no matter what your skills are or your passions, this full moon is going to eliminate any roughness or any kind of lack of confidence in that area. And so I really feel like once we get this illumination, really pay attention to what it is your heart is calling to, what it is you're feeling that your path entails and what you're being called to do. Because when you do step into it, honey, you are going to feel like you've been doing it a million years. Like you were born for this, and that you know exactly what you're doing, and that you are now able to teach others because of your experience. Sagittarius is the teacher. Sagittarius is the teacher because Sagittarians are learning so much all the time. They're so adventurous in learning that they can teach. You are now using all of the adventures that you've been on, all of the experiences that you've created in your life that have carved out your kind of, your path, that is now being flooded with blessings, and you are able to share that with others. So please absolutely take this time to really get in touch with what your world is. Forget about the state of the world, the state of the union, the state of the country. What is your world about, honey? Because let me tell you something. If you can get a clear vision on what world you wish to live in, what you wish your world to look like, despite any outside influences, you are going to be able to create that world, my friend. And it's going to be clear during this full moon what it is that entails. Matthew Oliver, how are you, my beautiful friend? Honey, I owe you a message. I promise I have not even had a chance to check my inbox yet. I'm going to be doing that tonight, tomorrow morning, the latest. For all of you who are waiting on a response from yours truly, honey, I can be a slow biatch sometimes. But that is one thing that I'm releasing for this full moon, is a sense of rushedness and lack of time. I feel so honored to be busy and loving what I do and being able to be connected to clients and doing what I love full time. But one thing in the experience of that was recognizing that I don't want to be rushed. I don't want to feel like I don't have all the time in the world to connect with my babies. And lately, that's kind of what I felt. So one thing I am releasing with this full moon, because remember, full moons are a time for release. It's a time for illuminating the unseen and releasing what no longer serves. One thing I am recognizing is that being rushed and not being able to check my messages every day is not what I want. A goodbye, a thank you, and goodbye. Anyway, I went on a tangent. I love you guys so much. So to sum it up, babies, this week, we've got so much love on the way. So many beautiful, nourishing, soul-feeding energies that are just going to bring us into balance and really bring us closer to what we love, to who we love. Don't be afraid to take a bite out of that apple, honey. You know when people say you want your cake and you want to eat it too, or you want your cake and eat it too, whatever that is, why the hell would you want cake if you couldn't eat that? Okay? Let's move away from this energy of having to sacrifice to gain beauty and to gain deliciousness in our lives. Pick that apple and bite into it, baby. You deserve it. In the middle of the week with this full moon, honey, talk to your inner child. Meet that baby in the sandbox. You know, one thing that I really feel is that our inner child is the queerest part of ourself that we will ever connect to. We all come in as tiny little queer babies, and then the world slowly strips away our queerness. Slowly but surely, and tells us not to be queer, but to be this, and to be that, and to fit in. And you get to wear pants, and you get to wear dresses. Oh my God. Blah. That is a bunch of BS, my friends. And our inner child is so in tune with their truest queer nature. And remember, it doesn't mean that your inner child is a little gay or a little lesbian. It just means that they are not afraid to be queer. To me, queerness is purity. It is being the weird, strange, different person that you came to be. So, middle of the week, talk to that queer little baby inside of you and listen to what they have to say. Because coming out of that, honey, there is going to be such a beautiful blessing, such a renewed connection to your wisdom and your strength and your spirit guides. I feel like so many of us are just like cranking up the psychic dial right now. We are moving into a sixth sensory life right now, honey. This is no more time to hide. This is no more time to conform. And there is no more time to do the things that drain us rather than feed us and fill us. So this is going to be a major full moon. This is going to be a powerful time. But please just set the tone by enjoying the expression of this week, enjoying the expression of these energies, because they are really trying to take only being connected to spirit, but enjoying this earthly realm. You know, I think of those monks that used to put ashes on their food because they felt guilty about even tasting anything. Honey, that was so Middle Ages. Now is the time to enjoy this world. Enjoy your life, honey. Okay. In closing, I want to talk about the crystal of this week, my friends. And you know, speaking of Middle Ages, this crystal was actually used in... Okay, thank you. I think we just got the connection back. Amazing what a little Reiki will do, honey. So, for those of you who missed what I just said, I think it was recorded, but this crystal was used back in the day not only to ease people's tensions, if people's villages were being invaded by Vikings or they were dealing with some kind of like invasion or some kind of war-like experience, people would use carnelian, honey. Carnelian is one of the oldest stones used throughout time to bring a sense of peace, a sense of ease. And I happen to have carnelian grapes right here. I was so excited when I found these babies. You know, who doesn't like a good piece of fruit? Okay, Lord knows I do, baby. But carnelian to me represents so much, including being connected to our passions and our creative abilities. I feel like it's perfect that we are pulling carnelian as a stone, or that, you know, I was channeled to pull carnelian out during this time because it will be so supportive to helping you embrace this energy, this Sagittarian full moon. Carnelian is amazing, not only for getting you in touch with your sacral, with your sexual energy, with, ooh, baby, it looks like we touched on that as well. But carnelian helps you to really get in touch with the lower chakras. Helps you ground all of this etheric energy and all of these downloads that are going to be coming in through the full moon. Carnelian will help you kind of ground that energy and bring heaven to earth. Very important if you're looking to be creative and move forward in a creative way. What else, Carnelian? What else are you good for? I know you do so many things, honey. All of my artists, all of my singers, performers, dancers, carnelian is a performer's stone. It basically helps you connect to your talent and replace any doubts and fears and nervousness with passion, with that fiery energy that will bring support to your talents and to all of your creative endeavors. So please use your carnelian this week, my friends, because it is absolutely going to bring you into the lower chakras, help you enjoy this world, and remind you why you're here, baby. You are here to be a creative genius, to co-create with the universe, to bring so much needed peace, love, and healing to this planet, and to sparkle all along the way. Baby, it's going to be a good week, you guys. It is going to be a very powerful full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you very much. And I'm telling you, I feel like we are going to come out the end of this with such a strengthened connection to our confidence, to our own success, and to our spirit guides and our spiritual team that surrounds us. Wow, so much love. So you guys, I do have a special announcement. In case y'all didn't know, when you book a private reading with me, usually the reading is scheduled 1 to 2 weeks out from the day that you book and pay for the reading. I actually just updated my website to include a booking calendar where you can book your reading on my website directly, pay there, book the time, and I just so happen to be completely open tomorrow for this full moon in Sagittarius. So honey, if you want to connect to your purpose in a stronger way, understand which passions, which creative abilities and skills are just bursting forth from you, honey, let's connect tomorrow. I've got open time slots on my website. I know they're going to fill up soon, so please head over. And the good news, the best news of all, is that I am still running my half off sale. Oh my God. A same day reading on a full moon for a half off? Child, you got to be kidding me. Honey, my gift to you. So if you are interested in a private reading, make sure you head over to my website, www.crystalqueer.live, and book your reading with me for tomorrow, Tuesday, during this full moon energy. New moons and full moons during like the exact times are my favorite times to give readings for people. There is such an energetic portal that opens up. And so if you are interested in really understanding a little bit deeper where to aim your sights at this time and how to make the most of these beautiful blessings and energies that are all around us, honey, please book your reading on my site. What else do I want to tell y'all? I don't even know, baby. It just got really hot out here. There is some energy. I got so many beautiful people here. Hi, Mama Rivka. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Hi, Colleen. Oh, my gosh. So much love to you. Hi, Cecilia. Hey, Tamika. Oh, my gosh. There are so many beautiful souls here. I love you guys so much. I hope you are having the most fabulous Memorial Day. I am so excited to connect with you. And until next time, baby, keep it here and keep it queer. Mwah! I love you guys so much. Fanning love and dragon power your way. And I will talk to you soon, my beautiful, beautiful queer babies. I love you. Bye.